welcome to today's live. Very excited to be here. It's Monday, so we're starting a bit, starting the week and starting to figure out what's going on after my free day yesterday. So I want you to take a moment and bring your energy back to this space and try to bring more of you, because every time you bring more of you to the present moment, it helps you create and it helps you be aware of your life and what you are paying attention to. Like now, if you're playing this live or playing this from the recording, it's always the most important thing is of how present you are and paying attention, and your energy is centered to this moment, to what I'm saying. So try to just visualize right now that the energy is coming back to your body. You're coming back, and this is a multifunctional exercise. You can use this with any situation when you feel like you're not there, or you are more focused on, let's say, the sensation of the body, the pain, or more focused on what's outside you than inside you. So let's take a moment and imagine you're bringing in 80% of yourself and you're fully here, and you feel the attention coming back to your body from any notes or things you think you have to do. But right now, just pay attention and be here fully with me. Take this moment, take this opportunity, because this is an opportunity to center yourself and to really be here. And then I will follow with today's topic, which is waiting for the right moment. And with this exercise, I want to show you also and use it as an explanation further on. But still, let's focus a bit more on bringing your attention back. Call it in, call it all in. I love Jody. Jody teaches about this a lot. Let's just take a moment and call all your energy and see if you can have 80%, 85, 90% of you are fully grounded. You can feel your body. You're standing in your power. You're here, coming back here. You can play this as many times as you want and call it all in and feel how the energy, your attention is coming back to now, because from now, only from now, you can create. You can fully create what you want. Okay, so let's take a few more cleansing breaths, and with each breath, call the energy in and see if you can reach 100%. You're 100% here. You're grounded. You're fully present. You know where you are. You're aware of the space around you. You're aware of your body. Your mind is focused because something is happening, focused on your breath. You don't need to run away. Your thoughts don't need to run away. Just listen to my voice and bring the attention back to your body. And all tension can leave your body. Relax your body with the exhale. And as you come in, as you come back to your body, why we do this? Because of the realization that the power is inside you, and you have the power over your life, and you affect everything that happens. You create your experiences, you create your life. And so waiting for the right moment is now, because the only moment is now. So whenever you're going to be waiting for something to happen for you, then you're neglecting it, and it is not your priority, and it has no way of happening. Okay? Whatever you want in your life, you want to manifest in your life, you do need to focus your energy on it. You don't necessarily always have to be doing, but you have to be in it and feel into the sensation of it being possible for you and of it being real. At the moment where you realize or start believing that it's even possible for you, that's the moment where it starts manifesting, where it becomes real, where it can manifest into your reality. Okay, so you need to step into your power and realize that the decision, the initiative impulse always comes from inside you. And it does not depend on what conditions there are. If there are great conditions to start a business, if it's a great time to quit your job, if it's a great time to quit your relationship, that you always know what you don't want, but we're masters at holding on to things that don't serve us. Relationships, bad habits, we cling on to them in need of having some sort of certainty. But the certainty is the illusion, because anything can change in an instant. Everything can change in one single instant. And so whenever you are waiting for, I will start tomorrow, I will think about it later, you're postponing what you want. And that's how it's going to be manifesting, because then we go into frustration and desperation. Why aren't things happening for me? But we aren't being honest with ourselves about it, and we aren't directing our attention into it. Even though the action is only one part, it follows together. But the attention and our directing of our energy towards it is the key element in the difference between you having your dreams come true and living them and you not having them. And the most important thing about this also is being aware of what you already have manifested, that you are making the path, okay, on the step towards your goal, towards your vision. Every single step, you're making decisions, and you're making decisions to come back to yourself and not to quit. And the second thing is prioritizing, taking the steps, the action that is aligned with the vision and will get you there. Because there's always a chance, always another possibility to do something distracting, to do something that needs to be done, that we need to do, we feel like we need to do. Okay, you can always choose cleaning your house all day instead of focusing on your goal, instead of prioritizing your health, your business goals, what you want in your life. Okay, so in every instant you choose, what are you gonna prioritize? Is it gonna be your health, your mental health, the pain you're feeling, or are you gonna be neglecting it and separating yourself from it? And it's connected, because if we do feel that pain, it means we are disconnecting from ourselves. Okay, that pain is a disconnection, is a neglecting of what we truly want, what we came here to do, because we came here for quite a short period of time. And whenever we're lying to ourselves, there comes the body and the mind reminding us, hey, you're lying to yourself, hey, you're lying to yourself, hey, you're lying to yourself, which manifests as pain, as uncomfortableness, as compression of emotions. But what is it you really want? So first step is defining what you want. That might be the hard time and the hardest thing and the most common way of waiting for the right moment. Because waiting for the right moment means looking for reasons why you can't have what you want, why you can't prioritize yourself. That's the waiting. That's the neglecting separation. But being honest to yourself, what is the one thing I would like to change in my life, or I would like to better my relationship with, because everything we have our relationship with that, with money, with work, what we're doing, meaning if it's productive or if we're wasting our energy, relationship with other people, with ourselves, with our health, with our habits, with our mind. Okay? And so what is it that you want, and what is the one step you can take towards it today? Instead of waiting and instead of putting in your way obstacles that help you reason with why you can't have it, that make you decisions in your head, and then they come up with thoughts that will show why not, why it's not possible for you. But that is separation, because you can have whatever you set your mind to, whatever you set yourself to, but you do need to be taking the action towards it. The more attention you put into it and center into it, the faster it will manifest, or the faster synchronicities can occur in that scheme. Because if you're not doing what you want to be doing, then it can multiply. But as long as you are doing, and every day taking one step in that direction, then there is a chance for it to multiply, and you will become more responsive to these things. When you will hear them more, you will see them better, because you are setting your mind towards them. But you can always choose for your mind to be covered and cluttered with other stuff, and that is usually what we think we should be doing based on expectations, but those are our expectations of the possible expectations of other people, because we don't know what the expectations of other people really are. So going that road is a big mixture. And coming back to yourself will help you also understand what is it that you want, or what is it that you're satisfied with and okay with. And I will explain it on an example, financial example. So saying, I want to be an investor. Well, I am an investor, but I can explain maybe my journey and maybe where I'm heading to. And I think it's a great example, because the word itself, especially for women still, being an investor can be triggering in itself, the word itself. Okay, investing, that's not for me, that's for other people. This is the stuff we come up in order to not even start and not even see if we can head in that direction. Okay, so being the investor, and we come up with the stuff, why not? Why we can't be an investor, for example. So we say, I don't have enough money to start investing. I don't have enough knowledge. I don't have enough time. This is a common one when I start talking about this. I love the reactions that we don't have time. I thought we all have 24 hours and we all have the same amount of time. Or what else can come up? I don't know anyone who invests. Or what do I know about money? What do I know about investing? I will never understand it, okay? And then we come up with this ball of stuff and we put on layers which will keep us in the comfort zone and will protect us from investing. But actually, what is it investing? What is money? And understanding how money works, and that if you're working in a job over a period of time, if you're working in a stable job, the security we love, maybe over 30 years, it comes down to the same if you were working half an hour in relation to what you get paid, instead of working the 40-hour week. Okay, that's just a little sneak peek of, and then understanding money as a infinite source, because us thinking that money is something limited, or that belief, is also what keeps us in the safety of the comfort zone. Okay, so that always we need to come back to see where are we waiting for the moment and where are we taking action and taking the steps, because nothing will manifest in your life the way you want it without you taking the action. That means even making decisions in your head. I can do it. There's nothing I can't do. Everything is here for me. And bringing in those affirmations that will support you on this decision and on this journey. This is all the mind work, and I'll be talking about it more in the next lives. And this is so connected with even pain, migraines, everything is connected, okay? So money or any energy in our lives is connected to everything, because our society, the means of exchange is money. It's a neutral energy, but it can be a very triggering topic, and I love it. I love how triggering it can be, because it invites us to take another action. And if you don't know what action to take, again, bring the energy back to your body, bring it back in, call it in, and you will know. You know what's the first step to take. You will always know. But the decision, separating you from what you want, that goes usually outside of your comfort zone, is yours. And it will always only be yours. And no one from the outside will come and tell you, come, let's go investing. Let's start the business. Let's quit the job. Let's do something. The decision will always be yours. Okay, so then the separating from what you want is coming always from inside you. It doesn't depend on any conditions, because we are masters at seeing what's happening outside as a proof of why we can't. Oh, the economical situation. Oh, my government, the politics, etc., etc. But you have to understand that, for example, or your pain, the pain you feel, does not depend on anyone else but you. Your money situation doesn't depend on anything else other than you. Any other things that are outside of you don't determine the possibilities for you. You create your possibilities and your opportunities. And following on the example with investing. Okay, so decision, or it doesn't have to be a lifelong decision. These decisions on the vision can change, can always change, okay? And always the steps you take outside of your comfort zone, then you become comfortable with them, and then they can change. Always. They're always going to be changing, and they'll be inviting you go out and in and out and in, and they will be changing along the way. So there will be no fixed solution like, now I put all my money on one red card and that's my investing. No, that's why we, in investing, for example, have a diversified portfolio, but your life should be a diversified portfolio, okay? Because you should be taking care of yourself in order to take care of others. You should be redistributing your energy by being aware that you are your biggest asset. Not only in investing, but in your whole life. Okay, so coming back to the example of investing. So that's the decision. I'm an investor. I can say it now, but even saying this can take some time for us. Or I'm a life coach, I'm a migraine coach, I'm whatever I want to be. I choose what I want to be. Okay, I create my life, especially with all the possibilities, equality of rights right now. This is your moment. There has never been a better moment than now for you. Okay, so I'm an investor, and then if I decide this, or it can be as innocent as I want to know more about how money works, how the global money works, how the global trade works. What is it, money? Okay. How much digital money is there? Because sometimes we have a fixed idea that the money is something material, that is like the certainty, the material, but that's no longer true. Okay, so develop your options and see what you can find out. And especially where we have a source of infinity of information and we feel like it might be sometimes overwhelming, and it can feel like where to start. This is a great point. And once we get to this, like where to start, and it's overwhelming and you're trying to get into it, go back to yourself, bring the energy back, and ask yourself, what's my first step? What is the least painful, because sometimes it can be painful going out of the comfort zone and learning something new, like where do I even start? Okay, where do I start learning about investing, for example? But come back to yourself, trust that the inner wisdom is connected to the infinity of possibilities. You are connected with your intuition to the infinity of possibilities, and you have to start trusting yourself and your decisions, that you're making the best decisions at every step of your life. You have to start trusting this. Okay, so you come back and think, or not think, feel into it. Feel into yourself being the investor. What would it change? What does it mean for you? How much are you going to work? How much are you going to invest your time? Okay, because being an investor actually also means, it's a global thing. I would say it means being aware of your energy, that we're always investing our time and our energy. And especially when you say an excuse like, I don't have time for this now, I can't become an investor, or I'm too young, too old, too poor, blah, blah, blah. That is the best moment, in my opinion, where you're whatever. That's the best moment to start investing. You can start investing with €1 and learn from there. And trust me, you can learn a lot by investing €1 and observing it. So there's no excuse really, but it's about coming back to yourself and thinking or feeling into, I'm an investor, how do I want to feel and what's it gonna open up for me? And then the source of the information, the right source of the information will come to you. The right YouTube source, the right people, someone you vibe with. Okay, never go against the intuition again, because the intuition is so rich and powerful, and it's so great, because anyone who's in the slightest uncomfortable with, for us to listen to feel into, okay, any other person who maybe inspires us, or we think should inspire us but doesn't, that's a no. Any slightest doubt is a no, and you know where the yes is. The yes is coming from inside you. It's a strong yes, and you know. And if you don't know right now, thank you. It's a yes, it's a yes, it's a yes. So we can clearly see it's a very successful yes. With the fireworks, thank you for that. I love it. I love the fireworks. So if you don't hear the yes, then it's a no. And probably there's either patiently waiting for another yes, or just being and just feeling into it, and again coming back. Okay, and not satisfying yourself with a no, or with a doubt no, or with a slight no. Because no or doubt is no longer enough. Because you are not waiting for the right moment. Now you're becoming the right moment. You're creating your right moment. You're creating your right conditions, right possibilities, and you need to change the mindset. Helps with affirmations that now it's the right moment for you. I create my right moments. This is the right moment. There has never been a better moment for me to start investing. There has never been a better moment for me to take a half an hour of my day and only think about what I want. What do I really want? And this is the creating space, and this is the creating of awareness that you are here and you're caring about yourself. And with this, it invites you to whatever is in the way, maybe in your mind or your body, has to go through, because you don't no longer need it. So if there are any doubts coming up, invite them and let them go. And let them flow through, because doubts are great, because you no longer need them. If you're changing a mind pattern, if you're changing something from investing was never a possibility for me even, to I'm an investor. I'm going to invest my time into this life, and I'm going to learn something about my mindset today. And I have invested. And now I am already an investor. Until you're going to be waiting on the outside proof of how it should look, of what the idea you made for yourself about, for example, investing, then you're going to be waiting for the right moment. But you want to go from waiting to being the right moment, to creating the right moment. Right now, today, is a perfect day for you to figure out what you really want. What is the one thing you really want? And then in other days, you're going to start figuring out what else is there for you. What else do you want? Because you came here to have it all. You need to understand this. There are no limits. And as long as you're neglecting yourself and accepting something that is not aligned with your values, with your health, with your mental health, then it's not for you, but you're accepting it. For some reason, you have decided that it's enough, and you're accepting it. But I'm telling you, it doesn't have to be like that anymore. You are here not to deserve more, but to naturally have it all. Everything that's here is available for you. All the information, everything. Okay? Hello, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. We're almost done. One last minute. But I think I said it all. And I will save it on my page so you can check the recording later. But yeah, so you are creating the right moment for you. And no one else will do that for you. Only you can do that for yourself. Not sure what the tomorrow's topic is, but I invite you to reach out to me if you have any questions about this. You can DM me for private consultation and coaching, migraine coaching or life coaching. I can set up a program for you, and I'll see you tomorrow at 11 the UK time again. And thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching from the recording. And I'll see you tomorrow.